Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video. As you can see, we are going around Home Bargains. We're looking at their gardenware, we're looking at the seasonal stuff, we're looking at the homeware. So let's get straight on into it. So I always like to start in their beauty section and have a look there. So they have got some of those heatless curl sets. I'm going to be honest, I have tried them on my hair, but I find them too slippery and my hair just glides off. I really like these scrunchie packs though, and they had so many cute clips and hair accessories too. Lots of very simple, natural, neutral ones, and would look nice even if you left them out in your bathroom. Of course, they've got all their travel stuff out as it is the time of year for summer holidays. I have to admit, we haven't booked one this year. I think we are going to stay in the UK. And then they also had loads of stuff for Father's Day as well, because that is fast approaching. And I love this mug, the greatest granddad on, 6-in-1 hammer and screwdriver. That reminds me of my father-in-law, he loves his tools. And they have all the stuff in, like barbecues, paper plates, napkins if you're going to throw a party, particularly if you've got lots of dads in the family and you want to have a day where you get them all together, get all their favourite food, favourite beer and stuff. They did have some Crocs. I keep saying this, I'm very tempted as garden shoes. And I also did like that beach throwover for £10. And then let's have a quick look at their camping gear. I know a lot of people will be going to festivals as well, so I thought these sorts of things would come in handy, particularly if it's a hot day. I really want one of those fans where it like cools your neck, 'cause I feel like if your neck is at the right temperature, then you feel at the right temperature. Do you know what I mean? Like if it's cold, you want a scarf on, but I can imagine the fans work in the same way. Lots of lovely plant pots. I don't think there's anything particularly different from last year. My favourite is definitely the rattan and the wicker style baskets. I think they are absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, these are my favourite. I think £7.99 is such a bargain. I've seen so many people create lovely flower arrangements and put in moss in to give it a really natural finish. Yeah, just absolutely gorgeous. And then they've got their more, I was going to say useful tools, but you know what I mean, practical tools for the garden. And they've got these really gorgeous screens in as well. So maybe you've got a bit of fencing that's looking a little bit worse for wear. You can always put one of these over it as sort of a short-term fix. Oh, who doesn't love an egg chair? I do, and the parasol is great too. Egg chairs are just so easy to fall asleep in. They are, I feel like, designed for summertime naps. And then moving into some of their nightwear, they had some really cute fluffy slippers, loads of really nice socks in, and yeah, I loved all of their pyjamas, even that really corally pink one that you can see on the left. As you know, I'm not usually one for colour, but I feel like there is something turning in me and I am really appreciating it at the moment. They've got this gorgeous set in for £10 as well if you do want something a little bit more neutral, and it was just so beautifully finished off. And it is the time of year where I feel like I'm more motivated to do more exercise, and they did have a few bits in Home Bargains if you are like me and are starting to like get out. To be honest, I'm just doing a little bit more walking and a little bit more movement like that. Lots of pretty girls' hair accessories. Sorry, I do focus in on this because I do have 2 young daughters, 1 4, 1 2, and they both love these. I did pick up some of those mermaid clips because my daughter wants a mermaid themed birthday party, and I did also get them some Disney socks as well because, to be honest, I couldn't resist. A Thumper looks so cute. Lots of knickers. I wonder what the quality of those are like, because I have struggled with Primark recently. I feel like their knickers just fall apart. I feel like the quality's really gone downhill, so I'd love to know what theirs are like. Oh, lovely makeup brush set, only £2.99. And then they did have some sun-kissed stuff. Oh, and this beauty cooler. So if you like your skincare and at this time of year you want to put it on cool, I know that it can help with depuffing, is that a word? But it can help with puffiness. I'll be honest, I'm not great with skincare. I would love to be, but I think I'm so lucky actually with my skin. It's not one of the areas I struggle with. My area is my hair. My hair is just so frizzy and nothing can touch it basically. So yeah, I thought that fridge was great. Obviously lots of lovely nails. I wish I had the time to do this, / I wouldn't be able to actually keep those nails on with having 2 kids. Although saying that, there's some girls at work who wear them and who are doing not just office work, doing more manual work, and I just don't know how they keep them on. honestly, it's amazing. Talking of skincare, this is the skincare range they've got going on. I think this glow stuff is new. Well, it is in mine anyway. I loved the pink packaging, although I did pick up the face scrub, and I'm going to be totally honest, I didn't particularly like it. It didn't really foam up. It kind of felt like it just melted into nothingness, which is a shame. I wonder what the other stuff is like. Already onto some garden stuff whilst I'm waffling away, but they did have some lovely bits. I do like all the lemons and oranges. I do like citrus at this year, and I like the print. And I know, is it B&M who has the print of it on plates and bowls and things for summer? Gorgeous. Oh, those lavender trees, beautiful if you're like me and not so great at keeping plants alive. I always say this, I'm really good at the seedling stage, and I love potting up little pots, but I'm not so great when they actually turn into plants, so I need to work on that this year. But oh, these beautiful wreaths, if you've got gates, if you've got fences, you can hang these all on. And of course I have to have a look at the stationery. These are quite plain but in such beautiful colours, and I did pick up one for work. Yes, I could get my notepads from work, but I want pretty ones, so I buy my own. And then I just wanted to show you the selection of pens, because also lots of lovely pens. And if you're a bingoer, they've got the dabbers in as well. They've got the uni pads, the booker pads, really good if you're a student. Sticky notes, I love an assortment of sticky notes, and I do like exercise books as well, because they're just easy to jot down like daily thoughts, ideas and things like that. And then of course moving on into the candle section, because we cannot leave this out. That is a lot of candle for £2.99. I think they're on Star Buy because they're more Easter type, and but you know, the scents are still nice and still springy, summery for this time of year, so why not? And they also have these Woodwick ones, or Woodwick style ones as well, which I like the look of. I don't know if they are very strong or not. If you do want strong candles, I would really recommend the Sainsbury's ones. I think they're a good balance of price and strength of smell. But they do have all the wax melts and everything in. I really like the idea of wax melts. I'm just so terrible at replacing them. Oh, and then I spotted this little glass spray bottle, and I just thought it was so cute. Look at it for Sephora. I love floral patterns, and that just really ticked the box. If they had a cushion like that, I think I would have bought it. And they also have loads of cards. I just can't resist. I could buy lots of cards. I'm one of those people, I find cards a little bit like stationery and wrapping paper, to be fair, but I feel like you can never have enough, especially when you have loads of kids' birthday parties like I do. And then they had this rotary grater, which I thought was great. It's a little bit safer on the fingers. They also have this slow cooker, and we've got lots of different cutlery sets in as well. I particularly like the black ones. I feel like they're a little bit different. Loads of gorgeous mugs. I particularly like that navy one with the floral pattern and the gold handle. I think that's great for £2.99. And I love this little NSPCC one as well. The bear is so cute and reminds me of my youngest, who is obsessed with bears. Lots of really lovely glasses, which is, it's just the time of year, isn't it, for getting people over and having a good time. And I really like the cut glass ones at the top. I feel like there's a lot of Star Buys on at my store, and you can see there is more on the storage. I know they have these in quite a lot, but I just want to say about the ones there with the straws, if you can see them. Oh my goodness, if you're not very good at drinking like me, recommend it, because I feel like it doesn't look too big, but oh my goodness, they hold a lot of fluid. So yeah, good if you're just working from home, just sipping away on some water if you're healthy, or if you're like me, I need squash. I'm like a big kid. Lots of other organisation bits, particularly for fridges. I know there's so many TikTok videos where people are organising their fridge, and that is gold, but in reality mine really doesn't look like that. Onto their party wear section, lots of lovely bits in. I would say Home Bargains is my favourite for party wear over all of the bargain shops. Love the scalloped edges on these, the unicorns my daughter would love, and they also had a selection of different coloured napkins, all at a good price. Love these little bottles with the bears on. Again, it reminds me of my youngest. and I was actually looking for a bottle for my daughter, and you can see they've got lots of princess ones like Anna and Elsa, but I wanted it for school and they didn't have any small ones that wouldn't leak. I really like the ones where it's got like a foldable straw, like a rubber straw with a cap over the top. They are the only bottles that I found that do not leak. All of the other ones do. So yeah, unfortunately they didn't have any of them, but lots of pretty ones. And then moving in onto their like barbecue wear sets and all the lovely garden sets. Oh, I love this dark green one. I feel like it looks so much more expensive than Home Bargains, and I cannot resist these mirrors. I feel like they just add another element to your garden. Unfortunately, we don't really have room or anywhere that we could hang one in the garden that we have at the moment, but fingers crossed in the future. They had these really gorgeous watering cans. I like to use watering cans also as an accessory, not just as a practical tool, especially when they're as pretty as those. You could definitely put flowers in them, and to be honest, I've got some garden shelves that I've got flowers on, and I also leave my gold watering can out on. Now this is probably the section I'm most excited for in the store. They have this really beautiful floral section with lovely ribbed glasses. I love that table runner that I showed you that was at the top. Again, it really doesn't strike me as something that would be from Home Bargains, and it's just absolutely beautiful. You know, I'm a big fan of the ribbed glass. Again, I think it's just really classic and it will never date. Some other homeware bits now, lots of artificial plants they had in. I mean, £2.99, really can't go wrong with these prices. And then also a side table which was only £11.99 and would also make a good bedside table in like a guest room or something like that, because bedside tables can be so expensive. Moving on into some of their cushions, there was a mixture there of outdoor and indoor cushions, so do be careful when you are buying cushions from there, because if your store is like mine, for some reason they mix that outdoor and indoor cushions together. Looking at some of their duvet sets, I would say they are a little bit more basic than the ones that you get in B&M, but lovely nonetheless. I really like the one with the leaf pattern for £14.99. And then I just wanted to show these throws as well, because I just think they're great to have in your outdoor gardening, well, just thrown across your outdoor gardening garden furniture set. I will get my words out eventually. You know, just in the evening when you want something a little bit cozy around you. And then they also have the fleecy ones as well, if you do prefer something a little bit more fleecy. I always think they're good for dog beds as well, because they are so cheap and they're so comfy for our little pups. And I wanted to overview some of the smaller furniture that they have in as well. Can I just say those bamboo shoe racks come in so handy. We have one, and when I put it together I didn't think it was gonna stay up very long, but it must have been well over a year now, and to be honest it looks as good as new. They also had these folding drawers, again really good for bedside tables, and then lots of trinkets as well. I thought the little mushrooms were really cute, and I feel like mushrooms are having a little bit of a moment. To be honest, I don't know why, I associate them more as an autumn thing, but I imagine they actually grow better in summer. And they had some trays that you can see at the bottom. Oh, I love the shape of this vase, £4.99, absolutely beautiful. Oh, back to the mushrooms, I did like those. And then they had the dried flowers, again £6.99. These can be so expensive, and I really did like the dried eucalyptus as well at £3.99. I feel like you can make some really extravagant flower displays. I am not great at doing that, but my nan is amazing. Hers literally look like a professional has done them. I just do not have the knack for it. I think I need more practice. More artificial flowers. Oh, they seem a bit pricey I think for £34.99, but I do like the lanterns here and the cute little bunny mirrors. I do feel like they've got some stuff left over from Easter, and we are a month over now. Oh, apologies, you see my ring on the phone. Just move that out of the way. But here are the towels. I really like the striped ones, again very classic. I think I've shown these bath mats before, but I like the ones with the polka dot, although I could be getting confused with B&M because they do have a similar one. I believe they've introduced some sage green into their bathroom wear. You can get sage green toilet brush holders, and again, focusing on this because it is ribbed glass, which I really like. These good if you have space in your bathroom. I think good for storage, but also to add a little bit of decor, because it can be difficult to do that in a bathroom sometimes. And then moving on into some of the outdoor plants, they didn't have a massive selection, but what they did have was really beautiful, so I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what they had. Sorry, I'm jumping around here, being really quick because there was people all around, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.